Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I think we should be lied. Not lied. Wait, what? I'm already messing up, and the live just started. I'm not nervous, I promise. We are live. So, guys, welcome to the stream. I know this is going to take a while for everyone to start joining in. All right, I hate whenever it's that little... Hold on, let me see. I hate whenever it doesn't look like this is, like it doesn't go on forever. So, guys, welcome. As you guys can see, yes, I have a new fresh cut. This was done by my little brother, so I don't know. Whenever I get a fresh cut, I sometimes I feel like I act brand new. Now I have. Hold on. Oh my god. This is where hiring a helper would help. That position might be open pretty soon. I don't know. But what's going on, everyone? Hopefully everyone has been having a great day. I know the notifications are probably barely being sent out right now. Really am hoping everyone has had a great week so far. I know that it is only... Actually, what is today? Is today Wednesday? Yeah. It's only Wednesday, so it's hump day, but here we are. We have a good bit of stuff to talk about today. There's the new MacBook stuff that we have to talk about. Some holiday shopping kind of videos that I'm planning for you guys pretty soon too. So an Apple Watch buying guide. I do remember one year I made an Apple Watch buying guide. And it seemed like it was very useful to a lot of you guys. So I'm going to recreate that video except for a 2023. iPhone battery drain test is also coming. Sorry, guys. I drank some Canada Dry right before, and those sodas, I love them so much. I'm a big Canada Dry kind of guy, but they really make you burp. So, all right, we have Gareth Mallory on here. What's up, bro? Congrats to all the band winners. Still sad I didn't win any. That's right. So, for my band winners, I know I need to reach out to you guys, and it really sucks because I've just been so busy, but those bands need to get delivered for you guys, although it's going to come later on in November whenever I actually ship them out. But I still have you guys in mind, and yes, congrats to all the band winners. Gareth, I need to check to make sure because I still have to do the not the leather link, but the new fine woven link band review. That's the only review that I have left, so stay on the lookout for that. I'm trying to complete all of the bands because I know that that's the last one that I need. I ordered literally every single one except the fine woven ones, which was a mistake. I should have ordered those when I initially ordered all of my bands. But sometimes it's so many. Like, it's so many bands that I have to order that, sometimes I like to just take it piece by piece. But we have that coming up. All the MacBook videos. So it's going to be a very busy November. My social life is definitely going to plummet, but I think that's okay. We have Jenna Rose in here with the ginger ale. Ginger ale is really good. Actually, that's what I have right here. So I do have some Canada Dry. Shout out to the Bulldogs, though. I'm a big UGA fan. As a matter of fact, I'm not only a fan, but I graduated from UGA, so of course I'm going to be a big Bulldog fan. So I have my Canada Dry here. I also have my water bottle nearby as well, but I'm feeling kind of in a carbonated kind of vibe today. What else? So there's really a lot that we have to cover because these new MacBooks, this new M3 family of chips are now... I don't know. They're making a lot of ripple waves within the tech community because some people are torn. I know that, for example, me and Vicente, which I think Vicente should hop on here just in a little bit. Me and him have the same computers. So I have an M1 Max enabled MacBook Pro 16-inch. Now, of course, it cost me a pretty penny, but it was well worth it. I mean, it's my main production machine, and it's what I use pretty much entirely all throughout college. So... well, at least my second stint in college, because I got my bachelor's first, then my father passed away. So I was supposed to finish my minor, but of course, that happened. That tragedy happened. And now, we're out here. So I used that MacBook Pro. It's just, I don't know if it's time to upgrade. The new space black color looks amazing, but I don't know if I want to spend all that money on it. You know what I mean? Jenna says your shirt looks nice, Juan. Thank you so much. I actually just got back from the gym, so I feel like this shirt kind of, I would hope it looks nice on me. But Jenna, let me know if the audio quality sounds good. Hopefully it does. And so let me know, just comment that down below if you can, Jenna. I'd really appreciate that. But all right. In terms of what's going on in November, hopefully everyone had a happy Halloween. I was stuck at work, so really my Halloween was kind of lame. I could have done something, but afterwards I just decided to go to the gym. So that was that. We have Mr. Taher. Juan, I didn't get your reply for the giveaway yet. I'm so sorry. I can actually reply to you right now on live, Taher. It's just, like I said, I think you just joined right now. Been really busy with work, but today and tomorrow are my off days, so don't worry. Either way, Taher, so I'm going to ship all of the giveaway prizes out on November 20th. That is when YouTubers essentially get paid. And so not my secretary, but my accountant, let me know that, whenever it comes to giveaways, it has to be on YouTube Payday because I have to use kind of business funds and not my own individual funds. So I'm already warning you up front. But definitely your prize is secured. I'm going to order it that day. I know November just started, but my giveaways typically go that route. Normally, I like to schedule giveaways right before that date, but this one just so happened to fall. All of my giveaways are always a month after a release, and with this release, it was in early September. So thank you so much, Taher. You're still, I'm still keeping you in mind, of course. Your prize is still there, and I'm going to ship it out to you. So just give me a minute. I am going to respond to you. Do you want me to respond to your email or to your... Because you emailed me, right? I can respond to you whichever way. Just let me know. So Gareth, by the way, right now I'm going to the local post office to collect my Starlight Sport Loop. Nice. Okay, Gareth. So I see you with the Starlight Sport Loop. Taher, okay. Throwing up the thumbs up. So can I pick any band, even discontinued bands? So... Taher, right now you can choose between, I can DM you about that information, but you were the hidden band giveaway winner. So that means that you can choose a band up to $100, right? Because you were the winner throughout the whole entire process. And so that's the thing. So all of these bands are either going to be $50 or $100. If you happen to win one of the giveaways, it just depends on what video you won. But when it comes to the hidden band giveaway winner, it's always going to be up to $100 value. So congrats once again, Taher. Like I said, November 20th is when you will have your band shipped out. So I do appreciate your patience. But whenever you do receive it, make sure you let me know. Retweet at me because I love screenshotting this because it seems like it's a trend on YouTube where like giveaways aren't honored, and it really sucks, right? It really sucks because I understand as a YouTuber, a lot of YouTubers have other things going on in their lives. So we're pretty busy people, but still, like, you guys are really ultimately what drives me for the most part to produce videos, right? So it's the least I can do. So Taher, thank you so much. Like I said, I'm going to respond to your email, but just giving you a fair warning. It's going to be later on in this month, but you should hopefully receive it by the end of the month. It's just, some bureaucratic stuff. So I want to let you know, I know that you pull up on my live stream, so now you get a very direct answer. I have definitely kept that in mind. It's just, man, I'm telling you, like, I just need at least 30 minutes to an hour to sit down and actually, because running a YouTube channel, actually, guys, it takes a lot of time. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of stuff on the back end that I have to do. I mean, on the surface, it seems like I just upload videos. You guys enjoy them and get to watch them. So maybe for you guys, especially if you guys have no practice or kind of experience with video production, there's so much behind the scene. But either way, Taher, I do appreciate you. And once again, congrats on being the giveaway winner. Jenna, what does the Starlight Sport Loop band look like? I don't know if I have it here. So a lot of the bands that I have on my wall are older ones, just because I need to rearrange the band wall. Starlight Sport Loop, I don't think I have up right now. Let me see if I do. I don't think I do. So Jenna, basically Starlight is like the silver color, except it has more champagne-like elements. So it is a really pretty color. I tend to like it a lot. It's just I don't know if I have it up here on my wall right now. But so the announcement on the MacBooks was really cool, and it was like really short, but I have questions, right? So I know that one of my homeboys, he's actually one of my coworkers, I said on my last live stream, and I still stand behind it, that Apple's really sneaky with their marketing. So they now released the MacBook Pro 14-inch, and it starts at $1,599. So before, it used to start at a minimum at $2,000, so $1,999 price point. And that gave you a 14-inch MacBook Pro. But see, the thing is it was actually a Pro computer because it was equipped with either an M2 Pro or an M2 Max. But now Apple has made the 14-inch MacBook Pros a little cheaper, and so now they've made them more accessible to people. But it's kind of a finesse, and I need you guys to pay a lot of attention because I'm going to make a review on this specific MacBook and warn everyone that it's not exactly what Apple would lead you on to believe. The new MacBook Pros now start at $1,599. Now, I understand for a lot of people, for the majority of consumers, that's still a fuck ton of money. Like, that's $1,600. You know what I mean? And especially with inflation the way that it is in today's economy, McChickens are no longer $1. Like, I think here in where I live in Georgia, I want to say they went up to like, what, $2.19 or something like that? So like on its surface, this just $2, but if you look at the percentage, that is more than a 100% increase in price. More than a 100, so more than twofold increase in price, and that can start to really wear on the consumers. So this is precisely what Apple is kind of trying to get at. You know, they're trying to make it seem like they're on our side, right? They're like, oh yeah, the new MacBook Pro, it now starts, and they made a point to mention that it used to start at $2,000. They're like, it used to start at $19.99, but now it has a new starting price of $15.99. Guys, be careful with stuff like that. Like, Apple's just so sneaky with their marketing. Like, yes, they are actually technically correct, right? Like, it's still the same family of products, but the difference now is that the entry-level model no longer has a Pro-enabled chip. It's just the standard M3, which historically, for the past M2 and M1, it's like the MacBook Airs only got that treatment, and so did the iPad Pros, but that was it. The Pro models, because they carry that Pro moniker, those were the computers that you knew for a fact on a baseline level, it either had a Pro chip or a Max chip, right? Is it Max or Ultra? I think it's Max. And so now they're finessing you guys by advertising it as if they're doing something like good for us, you know what I mean? Mentioning that it now starts at $15.99, but really this is a big downgrade. And so I have some very vocal opinions about this new starting price of $15.99 because it doesn't make a lot of sense for me. Like, I think it's just Apple literally trying to increase their profit margins. Because if you think about it, they label it under a MacBook Pro, but it doesn't come with Pro level performance. It comes with the standard level of the M3 family. So I don't know. I'm going to have to get it into the studio to really start to make my opinions and stuff like that. But for the time being, I'm being very vocal about it. And I'm really going to be honest on that review because I really don't want you guys to make a mistake of picking up a Pro model and then it's not going to give you the performance that you're expecting. Jenna, what does this... Oh, she already said that. Jenna, time to rearrange the wall, babe. Yeah, it might be, honestly. So, I need to hit up someone... So, my regular band wall holder plug, I need to hit him up because I need, like, another layer. So, I need... One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 band holders so that I can make this side of the wall over here... expandable. So I have a lot of bands. I have like over 100 bands that still need to be put up. And if you guys notice, most of these bands are going to be the lower tier bands. So I put the Hermes ones up here just, you know, for the live streams and stuff like that. But I'm missing still like all of my metallic bands. So the Milanese, the Link bracelets. I'm also missing the standard leather buckle bands from way back in the day. Let's see, what else am I missing? I know that I'm missing a ton of bands, but thanks for noticing. Mi mamá Hilda me manda los saludos con el dedo así, el thumbs up. Gracias por estar aquí en el live stream, ma. Te lo agradezco mucho. Vicente dice, sorry for being late, fam, bro. You already know that's okay, man. We're out here just chilling anyway. It is my day off, so today has just been a really chill day, and we're just out here vibing, you know? Tahir, do you think next year's Apple Watch Series 10 is going to be a major redesign like the iPhone 10? Maybe. And it will probably be a very sad day for us bandaholics because if they redesign the band like kind of plugin, dude, that's game over. That's game over for bandaholics, especially for people like me. Like, I will cry, but then again, it's just Apple's way of doing things, right? So I don't know. Typically, Apple, whenever they change something, they will offer a solution to that change. By that, I mean, like, think of when Apple went from the 30-pin connector, think iPhone 4S and before. You know, that like longer one, especially for everyone my age or older. I mean, you guys for sure remember. Then they transitioned to Lightning, and that was an abrupt change, right? And so, of course, though, in typical Apple fashion, they sold you the adapter, right? So that way, you had a problem, but they had the fix for it. So maybe they might do something similar where they'll slightly tweak that band insert design. From what I've heard, at least the rumors are pointing to a magnetic kind of like attachment. I don't know how that's going to work. But I pray and pray that if they do end up changing it, that they at least offer that solution so that all of these bands are still compatible. Because if not, I don't know. I'm going to be honest with y'all. My band collecting days might be over. I mean, clearly still I'm going to love tech, right? But I can't justify two different band walls. Like, how am I going to have, you know, an OG style and then have a separate band wall for the modern style? It's not going to make financial sense. And I don't know. Hopefully Apple does create, you know, a unique solution, because I know not only myself, but I know plenty of Apple Watch owners that are definitely going to be a little salty about that change. So only time will tell, but great question. I do need to drink some water. So sorry, guys. Sometimes it gets really hard out here just talking for continuously for a while. Jenna says, hey, Vicente. Yes, let's welcome our moderator, Vicente, onto the live chat. Rhonda, this crap is lies, and I don't want to be commenting on those videos anymore. Okay, Rhonda, I'm sorry if... What do you mean, though? I don't want to be commenting on those videos anymore. Well, you know, Rhonda, I don't believe that you won one of the giveaways, so I'm sorry if you feel like, you know, you should have won a prize, but it is what it is. I'm really sorry if you feel that way, but yeah, I mean, it's just the way that it goes. These are random draws on giveaways, and it is what it is. So I hate that you feel that way. But Vicente does say subscribe and follow. Yes, sir. Please do. Definitely do follow to the Juan and Only. Like I said, it's going to be a very busy November. There's literally just so much on my calendar. Google Pixel reviews, like we still have the fine woven link bracelets to review, new MacBook content. I actually also just recently upgraded to the iPhone 15 Pro. So it's been a while that I've had it, and of course it's been out for like a month, or yeah, a little over a month now. And of course I'm gonna make my 1 month review, or maybe like a 2 month review on the iPhone. It's great. I mean, I'm liking it so far. I do upgrade every year, so as a YouTuber, I kind of have to in a way, you know. So that's coming as well. It's so much content, and I hope you guys are ready for it, because this holiday season, it's gonna go crazy. There's just a lot of things to look forward to this holiday season. I don't know about you guys, but it's one of my favorite times of the year. Like these next upcoming months, November and December, best times of the year. Just nothing beats, especially now. It's so warm and kind of wholesome because I babysit my little nephew for like a couple hours before work. So it's just awesome. I'm just going to love putting on the fireplace with like maybe some warm cookies, because, you know, kids, you know, their palate taste is just very, you know, childish. So cookies and milk for kids is clearly going to be a go-to. I just can't wait. It's a great time. And then with all these tech reviews coming as well, it's going to be a good time. All right, let's see. Other than that, though, Vicente, I did want to ask you, because I think personally, I really don't know if I'm going to upgrade this year. I was considering it, but now that I'm watching more videos and reviews, of course, I'm going to do my own testing, but I am going to I'm going to get an equally spec'd out M3 model of the MacBook Pro. Now, of course, I'm not going to do the 128 gigabytes because as a video editor, yes, I need a good bit of RAM, but I don't need that much. Like 128 gigabytes of RAM is ridiculous. And other than that, the 16-inch models are going to be shipped out later in late November anyway. So I have time, but I am going to order an equally spec'd out M3 Max MacBook Pro 16-inch, make a head-to-head direct comparison. And honestly, I'm going to need to see gains of upwards of 50%. If I'm not seeing gains of 50%, then I don't think I need to be upgrading. So, of course, there's going to be multitudes of tests. But like, for example, I use Final Cut Pro all the time. So if I can export and render, let's say, a 10-minute project in 3 minutes on my M1 MacBook Pro, then I, at a bare minimum, am going to have to see that time at least shaved to 2 minutes if I'm going to upgrade, right? So, like, it's going to be a tough one. I really do want to, and Apple's very good with persuading people to upgrade because of that new color choice. So there's, of course, that new space black color, which, of course, looks very sexy, but is it worth the $4,000 to $5,000 price tag for upgrading? I don't know. I really don't think so. Maybe the M4 Max is probably going to be my year to upgrade at that point. Not only will my battery cycle count be a lot higher, because that's a big factor to consider when it comes to MacBooks, right? So like with all electronics, MacBooks as well are equipped with lithium-ion batteries that do sadly degrade over time. So now that I've had my MacBook Pro M1 Max for a couple of years now, with pretty heavy use, it might just be time to upgrade. Maybe not now, but probably the M4 Max is when I'm going to do it. So, Vicente, we're going to have a nice conversation about that, because I'm thinking about it. I still am considering it. And then, you know what's crazy is during the Apple keynote, it's funny how Apple compared their new M3 family of chips to a lot of the Intel Mac owners. If you notice, their marketing is very, very intricate and very deliberate. So I know a lot of you guys watching aren't as deep or as nerds as like myself or Vicente when it comes to the MacBook side of the Apple community. But they kept making all these comparisons to Intel Macs, right? So you can very much tell that they're being very deliberate in who they're marketing towards. So this event, this new M3 family style of chips, I feel is very, very much geared towards those Mac owners who still have Intel-based MacBooks or Macs. Because let's not forget, not only did the 14-inch and 16-inch MacBooks get upgraded, but so did the iMac line. So now the iMac didn't see any love during the M2 family series of chips. They only got love when the new M3 family of chips got upgraded. So of course I'm gonna review those. The iMacs look beautiful. I absolutely love the new design language of them, and every time I see anyone with an iMac, I instantly point it out, because that's just me. That's just who I am. I'm a tech nerd. Like, cut me some slack, you know. All right. So we have Hilda saying, muchas gracias, papi, por traerme panera hoy. Tú siempre tan detallista. Estaba muy rico. De nada, madre. Tú sabes que yo siempre estoy pensando en ti. So I brought my mom some panera. I just texted her. I was thinking about her. And I asked her if she was hungry. She said yes, and I asked her what she wanted, and I very gladly bought her lunch today. So, guys, moms are the best. If you haven't talked to your mom or haven't called her in a while, this is your sign. Call her. Ask her how she's doing. It'll mean the world to her. So, por nada, madre. Fue un placer. Vicente also says, you sure you don't want to wait for M4? No, that's what I was thinking, yeah. So, I'm probably going to wait for the M4 just because it's a lot of money, man. Like, it really is a lot of money. And I know you have a solid head on your shoulders, so you know more than anyone that, I mean, even though I do have an M1 Max, it would be nice to go to an M3 Max, but first off, I'm going to have to front up the cost of the new MacBook, right? So that's going to be at least $4,000 to $5,000 with the configuration I want to get. And then I'm going to have to go online or like on eBay or something and sell my M1 Max. Now, granted, that might get me like $2K back, but still, it's like a pricey upgrade. So you're right. I might just hold off, even though I'm still going to review it. You know what I mean? But whether I'm going to keep it, that's the question. I don't think so. We're going to have to wait and see. Hilda dice, tu pelo te quedó muy bonito, Alex, un profesional. Gracias, madre. Yo sé que sí, ¿verdad? O sea, me encanta cómo me quedó mi pelo. My mom is basically hyping up my fade. Of course, that is my mother, so it is expected that she's going to hype up her son. But but still, it means a lot to me. My little brother, he is a barber up here in North Georgia. So anyone who is in the area and wants to get some really fly cuts just like this, if you've never gotten a fade, now is your time. Hit me up, DM me, and I will get you in contact with my little brother. This is literally my blood brother, and he is my barber, so many advantages there. But yes, so one last thing. I know this live stream is going to go a little quicker than normal. But what I did want to say is, again, thank you guys for all the support. There's a lot of videos still coming up. I have a lot in the pipeline, and really, I mean, I do want to end this year strong. Historically, November and December, subscriber count, view count, it literally triples, right? So it's literally like a 3x. So we're projecting, our channel, well, my channel, but ours, because I like to think of my channel as a community. You guys really are the best subscribers in the world, and just seeing your comments really livens up my day. But we're gonna pass 65K here in the next couple days, so that already is a massive accomplishment. To think that my channel literally was brought up from scratch, from the dirt up, right, and now having 65K for me is absolutely bonkers. So I want to thank everyone for that. But yeah, I mean, this month we want to get as close to 75K to 80K as we can. That way we can anticipate hitting 100K sometime in 2024. At least that's my goal and that's my dream. And with the help of you guys, this channel is only going to grow, right? So as I've always said, right now it's really cool to have a tight-knit community. The live chat, every now and then it gets really lit. I understand you guys have y'all's own lives and have other things going on. So whenever anyone can drop in, it always means the world to me. But I understand you guys have other things to do at times, and of course, bro, that's totally understandable. But anyone who joins my lives and is out here with me hanging out, I do remember you guys, and it always means the world to me. With that, any last updates that I might have for the channel, I'm going to start to be a lot more active over on Twitter and on Instagram as well. Finally, to my giveaway winners, I'm going to reach out to you very soon. Tahir, you're already on here, so you know now that the prizes, they always get delivered on the 20th of the month, right? Or at least that's when I order them. That's some bureaucratic work, so I apologize, but thank you for your patience. I still see you. I got you in the back of my head. It's just sometimes you got a million things to do, and sometimes it's just, it's hard finding the time to actually get some of these things going. So Chris P says, congrats, Juan. Thank you so much, Chris. Yeah, man. I mean, we're out here in the next couple of days. Like I said, 65K for me is a massive accomplishment, and it's absolutely thanks to people like you, Chris. So thank you so much for joining my live. I know that you've hopped on these lives before, so I want to recognize you. I want to let you know that I appreciate you. You joined here at the very end, though. I'm about to end this live stream. I think I'm going to eat some waffles with milk because, honestly, I'm a little tired. It was my day off. I have another day off tomorrow. So definitely, I enjoy my days off. They're very much personal days. I run whatever errands I have to do. I stay in the gym another 45 minutes longer. So yeah, I absolutely enjoy my me time. And question, I did want to say before I end this live stream, so I saw this on Twitter and I found it interesting, right? So somebody tweeted out, and of course you guys know if you're on Twitter, some tweets just happen to go viral, whether because there's a lot of decisiveness, you got two sides arguing their vantage point or whatever. But somebody tweeted out and it got retweeted a lot with different sides of the argument. But someone tweeted out saying, you must really love yourself if you can go to a restaurant and eat by yourself. And that's exactly what I did earlier today. So I got my haircut and then I went to El Sombrero. Of course, by the name, you can probably tell it's a Mexican restaurant. They have fire-ass salads. They also have some fire salsa. And I was just craving a little beer, right? I had a little Modelo. And it was a perfect meal. But, sometimes I get responses. So my waiter was a female. And so she was kind of surprised that it was just me, and it's just like, yeah, it's just me. So where are you guys sitting on that side? Because some people see it as like, oh, look at that loner eating by themselves. But I see it as like, hey, if anything, I don't necessarily need company right now. I'm absolutely happy with my own company. Like, it's solid, and it's great to just kind of eat by yourself. You're on your phone playing. I was just battling on Pokemon Go, drinking my little beer, eating some really tasty food. So I don't know where you guys stand on there. But for me, it really much is just about, being happy with yourself, realizing that you time is very much important. I think a lot of us get really caught up in the intricacies of our just very fast paced world, especially here in America, where we work to make ends meet, and inflation really just out in this country, it's getting ridiculous, man. Like, I remember being out in Chipotle 5 years ago, and you could get yourself a little nice burrito bowl. Double protein, by the way, double protein, and you're right at around $10, right? Nowadays, I mean, just the burrito bowl itself is going to be about $14-15 if you want to get double protein. Now, I weight lift, so, I mean, I'm not trying to show off my gains real quick. I understand guns aren't allowed here on YouTube, but anyway, I like getting myself my double protein, right? Like, it's part of the regimen. I lift weights. I have to eat a lot of protein. But I went in the other day and got double barbacoa and double chicken. And then I added guac and what else did I add? I forget. But the bowl itself, and then I made the mistake of getting chips and salsa on the side and then a drink. Talking about $22-23. I'm like, wait, when did this happen? $23. My goodness. Anyway, it's just, this world is getting crazy, and absolutely here in the USA, things are getting a little out of hand. So Vicente, though, says, nice clean cut, Juan. I appreciate that. You got to give the credits to my little brother, Ale. I know that you've been cut up by my little brother, so you know the quality of cuts that he has. Jenna, remember to like the live. Thank you, Jenna, for over here. I see you, Jenna. I see you. Mad Cow, what's good, my boy? What's good, Mad Cow? I'm out here just with a fresh fade. I'm feeling brand new. I'm out here really confident. I'm just kidding. How's it going, man? But no, seriously. Shout out to my barber. That's my little brother. This specifically is called a burst fade. So regular fade. So whenever you... For those that have been in a Dominican barbershop, right? So there's a high fade, a mid fade, and a low fade, right? So those are kind of the standard. But then you have things like tapers, where tapers kind of just fade around the ear and kind of everything else is like squared off. But I have a beard, so that kind of changes things as well. But no, this is called the burst fade. This is where the fade kind of goes around the ear and kind of goes into the back in kind of like an arc kind of pattern, rather than it just being a straight line across the head. So for my men out here on the streams, if you guys know what I'm talking about, if you've been in the chair in a barbershop and have gotten a burst fade, you know how clean it feels like to leave the barbershop with a crisp fade. You just want to go everywhere. You want to be seen in public with the crispest fade imaginable. It's just, you're feeling brand new. And honestly, it elevates your confidence. And hey, anything that can be an ego booster, or at least in a positive kind of way. If you're feeling confident about yourself, King, get it. Go to the barbershop. You know what I mean? So like I said, my little brother, if y'all need a fade plug, he's really talented. Danny, what's up, Juan? Yes, it is a lean cut. We have the same off days. That's funny. Nice to see you, Danny. Mad Cow, I don't think it's you loving yourself as much as you being comfortable being alone. I enjoy when I eat alone sometimes. Mad Cow, man, I appreciate you. Yeah, I have. So historically, right, in my life, I have had some people think that I'm very arrogant or presumptuous, or very kind of just selfish based off of my appearance. Now, I think that has to do with wanting just to keep an uptight appearance. Listen, I got a beard. The last thing I want to do is have a shaggy old, no offense if you do, right? Like there's guys who definitely rock the longer beard, but they keep up with it. What I'm saying is, I could never be caught with my beard unkept. Like, you have to keep up with it, right? Otherwise, you end up looking homeless, right? So you have to keep up with the beard in one way or another. If you're going to go for the long beard, I know most of my men who rock the long beard, they at least do a lot of upkeep. And it is a lot of upkeep. For women, I mean, I know you guys have your makeup, but for us guys who can grow a beard, this is our makeup. So whenever you can have it faded in and blended into perfection, that is our makeup. So that's why we're feeling really confident. But yeah, no, it's just, and then what's ironic is it's typically guys, they get to know me and they're like, wow, I had it all wrong about you. You're a really, really down to earth dude. And I'm like, bruh, duh. It's just, I'm out here, man. I like to be presentable. Like, I think appearances go a long way. And if you feel good, right? If you look at yourself in the mirror, like how I did earlier when my little brother did me right, fresh fade, you're looking clean, you got a nice little fit on. Hey, if you're feeling confident, you will exude that confidence to other people, and you will just have a different interaction with the world. world. Like I said, appearances are everything in this world. And if you at least look presentable, trust me, people will treat you a lot differently. It's a sad, sad, sad reality. But think about how this country in the USA, for people that are living here in the USA, think of how we treat and think about homeless people, you know? Like, we have a certain distinction and kind of attitude towards them, and it mostly has to do with the appearance, right? Like, it's one of the very, very obvious things that you pick up. But once you start to analyze things, you know, these people are just in a tough spot. They need our sympathy. A lot of these people, many of them are in that position because, yes, you can argue a lot of people are in that position because of their poor decisions, but there's people who also are absolutely in that position because of things that are out of their control. Those are the people that we definitely need to sympathize and help out as much as we want. But appearances do go a long way. Think about it. First impressions are absolutely everything. Absolutely everything. I mean, the classic example is a job interview. You have that one first impression and you need to nail it in that first impression. Otherwise, you're not going to get the job. Likewise, with many facets of life, if you're looking presentable, if you're feeling positive, if you're looking at yourself in the mirror and you're like, damn, I'm looking nice, you're going to act that way. You're going to act like a king or queen, and people are going to start to see you in that light. So anyway, that was rambling. I don't know why I went on that tangent, but yes, guys, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with keeping up with your appearances, right? So I definitely like to look top notch whenever I can. So I appreciate everyone telling me about my haircut. All the credits go to my little brother. He does some kind of artwork on my hair, and I pay him, and I'm feeling great. And he gets paid, so he gets all the credits. So yeah, anyway, if y'all need a barber and are up here in North Georgia, hit me up. Guys, I'm going to wrap up here with the live stream chat because I went a little over schedule, but that to me is never an issue. It just goes to show I love being on here with you guys. Let's see. So Danny with the heart eyes, I appreciate that so much, Danny. I really do. It means a lot to me. Vicente, dang, 23, did you get extra guac? Yeah, no. So the salad was like 8, right? I always get extra shredded cheese, which I didn't know until today was $3. $3 for a side of shredded cheese, kind of crazy. So that's already 11. I got the bigger Modelo, so I think it's like a 32 ounce. That was 7, so that brings me up to like 18, 19. And then I got the side of frijoles and, well, beans and rice, so that was an extra 3. What are we at, like 21, 22 plus tip? We're talking like 26, 27. So yeah, kind of crazy where inflation is in this economy, Vicente. Jenna, same, Danny. Aldo Bautista, what happened to the beat that dropped the weights on? Oh, guys, so for anyone who follows me on Snap, bruh, the worst thing happened to me today when I was on my workout. Hold on, I need water because Waldo, you better still be on here because I'm telling this story for you. Confirm that you're still on here. So hold on, give me a second. I'm telling you, I guess it gets tougher and tougher as the minutes progress. But okay, what happened, right? So I finished my run. I had my Beats Studio on. Granted, they're getting a little old. So for anyone who has had Beats Studios before, I understand they probably should not get taken into the gym. Trust me. They're more meant for like musicians, right? Anyone who composes music. But if you sweat, because I'm a normal human being, we all sweat. I know it sounds gross to talk about, but I'm human just like you. We all sweat. So I like taking my studios to the gym because they are the loudest pair of headphones that I know of. I enjoy my music very fucking loud. Very loud, right? I understand that if God allows me to be 60, I might start losing my hearing. That's fine, so long as I enjoy the music in my youth. I'm being serious. Like, I crank it up all the way. So anyway, they're a little old. And the studios, if you sweat on the little cushions, I don't know what kind of material. It's not necessarily suede. It's like a softer, I really don't even know. But if you've had studios before, you know the exact material of the cushions that go on your ear. Well, after you sweat in them for multiple days, the material kind of starts to like wear off and they start looking really gross, right? I don't know what it is about Beat Studios, but I was literally in the locker room after my run. I was literally just popping them out of my head, and the right side just snapped on me. And I was like, oh, damn, this is not good. Mind you, these are $250 pair of headphones. I've had them for about 3 years now, so if you divide up the cost, I mean, I basically paid less than $100 a month or a year for those studios, so they were kind of worth it. You know what I mean? If you divide it up by month, whatever. Anyway, it's just my math brain at work. Yeah, they snapped on me. They completely snapped. They still were working. They were still blasting Cybertruck by Bad Bunny because I love that song. But now I can't use them. And that's how it happened. I was kind of disappointed. It ruined my workout. It made me a little upset. But I'm a man of patience. I think that's what God blessed me with that virtue, and it's a lot of patience. And I realized, hey, nothing you can do about this. They snapped already. It's not like you can fix them right here and now. Use that energy, the slight upset energy. Use that energy on this workout, and that's exactly what I did. Now, normally I'm not accustomed to workouts with no music. Literally 99.95% of my workouts always have to include music. This just happened to be one of those workouts where I had no music. So it is what it is, and that's exactly how it happened, Waldo. So, yep, my beats they're over with. Rest in peace. Quick moment of silence for them. All right, that's enough. So, yeah, they're gone. I'm going to have to buy another pair. Let's see. Danny, I love a burst fade. Fresh cut always feel great. I have locks now, though. Nice. Okay, so you have locks now. No, of course, a fresh fade, as I always say. Us Hispanic men, especially us Hispanic men that go to the Dominican barbershops, whenever you get a new fade, man, you be coming out. It's just the barbershop is just such a great vibe. You got Latin music playing. I, of course, have the privilege of having my little brother as my barber, so I live with my brother, so we talk every day. But you guys who have been in the barbershop know it's a different feeling when you're in the chair and your barber's cutting you up, man. They ask you how you doing. You spill all the beans. All the beans. They say that your hairdresser and or barber, your banker, and also who else is it? It's like your banker, your hairdresser or barber, and there's another profession. I forget what it is right now. So banker or teller, hairdresser or barber, and then there's one more profession where like they just know everything about you. It's just that kind of profession where like you know your clients inside and out, and for some reason they spill all the tea. I've been a teller and a banker before, never a barber, of course, but I've been on the opposite end of that. And it's so true. It's so true. Like when I was a banker, dude, you'd be surprised at what people will tell you. And you're just sitting there like, what the hell is wrong with you? You know? So anyway, I know I said I was going to end this pretty soon, but now I kind of got carried away. Juan Remes says, what's good, homie? Juan, man, you know it's all love with you, man. We grew up together, so I appreciate you being here on the live chat. I know that you make an attempt to be on here at least for a couple minutes every time, and I see that. I'm watching you, Juan. I see that, and I'm going to remember you. You know that you my homie. You're one of my blood brothers, bro. Like, let's just put it that way. So I see you. Mad Cow, be safe, my boy. Peace out. Hey, Mad Cow, thank you for joining the live stream. Peace out, my boy. Hopefully you have a great evening or day or afternoon. I don't know where you are in the world, but if you're in the USA, have a good night, my boy. So Eggy, I would never buy an Apple product without looking on your videos first. Man, that's what I'm talking about. Virtual dap right here. Look, quick virtual dap. Man, Eggy, I appreciate that, dude. You know I keep it real. Like, I'm really going to be honest with you. Like, I think in my 5+ years of being a YouTuber, I have still yet to never cap on you guys. Like, if something is not worth it, bruh, I'm letting you know. I'm letting you know because I am like your average consumer in a way. I am not necessarily frugal with my money, but neither am I like stingy, right? I'm kind of somewhere in between where like I understand paying $50 for a case sounds like a lot, but me personally, I'd go for it. However, spending $600 on Mac Pro wheels, bro, you're stupid. Don't do that. Why would you do that? Likewise, it's kind of like if you're going from an iPhone, let's say 10s to a 15, awesome upgrade. I would recommend that 10 out of 10 days. But if you're going from a 14 Pro to a 15 Pro, that's maybe a 3 out of 10, 4 out of 10 upgrade, man. Like you're really basically having the same phone, but hey, everyone is different. If you think those small little changes, and I highlight all of those small little changes, and I will let you know of all of these small little changes, if you feel like that's justifiable, run it, my guy. Run it. I'm just here to let you know the facts, but I am in the brains and in the shoes of you guys. So I understand a lot of these tech YouTubers start to lose a touch of reality. in the sense that like these guys have a ton of money, man. They got at least $6,000 to $7,000 of just YouTube revenue, and that's just their YouTube revenue coming in every month. So for them, they don't care spending $1,200 on an iPhone 15 Pro. However, I know you guys are not in that same boat. I mean, majority of people, I understand you guys work hard for your money. There's a lot of you guys with families, obligations, mortgages, stuff like that. And that's where hopefully my channel is of some substance, of some value, because I'm there with you guys, right? Like I have my own obligations. Like I run YouTube kind of full time, and I also have another full-time job. So it's kind of like I have two, right? But I'm out here letting you know, man, there's no point in me lying to you guys. I benefit nothing. I'm out here telling you guys the truth. So I appreciate that so much, Eggy, because I'm just out here being real with y'all. Aldo saying, am still here. Nice use of the grammatically incorrect way of saying I'm, but I respect you for that, Aldo. Vicente says, dang, Juan, that's loud. Yeah, I like my music loud. What can I say? Jenna, in real life, Vicente, his poor eardrums. Yeah, probably. They probably hate me, but it is what it is. Bernardo Rodas saying, hey, aparte, Bernardo Rodas está comentando de su nuevo Samsung Galaxy Ultra S23. So, yo le ayudé a Bernardo sacar un teléfono de los más buenos. Bernardo es una persona muy humilde y por eso lo quiero mucho, pero yo lo ayudé en sacar uno de los teléfonos, o sea, de los más buenísimos. Yo sé que Vicente, Bernardo, no sé si usted sabe, Vicente también es aficionado de Samsung. A él casi no le gustan los teléfonos de iPhone. Entonces, so Vicente, él sacó el nuevo Ultra. So yo le ayudé un poco en sacar su teléfono con AT&T. So él está muy feliz con su nuevo teléfono. So guys, for my non-Spanish speakers, I was basically just saying, Bernardo, that's my stepfather. I helped him get his new S23 Ultra at AT&T with my employee discount. He was very happy and thrilled. He's never had a premium smartphone. He's a really humble guy. Has always, he's not a tech head like me. So he's never really cared about his devices. But now that the plug is there, you're like, I'm the AT&T plug, like the tech plug. I was like, bro, you got to get this. Your monthly bill on this will only be like $30. You might as well run it. And so he's commenting from his S23 Ultra. So shout out to him. Aldo says, rip. Hilda says, yes, sir. So I taught her how to say that. Actually, I did teach her. So my mom be saying yes, sir, but so she's kind of hip, or at least she tries to. Vicente, nail technician. Vicente, thanks, Juan, for the live stream, fam, bro. Absolutely. You already know we're out here just chilling, having a good time. I am going to end it soon because my speedometer is clocking me in at 98 miles per hour speaking. I know that I have some water here in my UGA cup, which is the best football team on earth. So that helps to an extent, but as you guys can see, I think my voice is starting to crack. We have Josie Mangiapane. Hopefully I said the name correctly, Mangiapane. You're looking good. Thank you, man. I appreciate that so much. Let me do another hold on real quick. I also saw my little brother's on here. He's the one who cut me. Hold on. Let me do a little because really this cut right here is legendary, right? And especially with the beard. I think it's the beard that really rounds it out. I'm sorry, guys. I hope it doesn't come off any kind of way. You should be proud of how you look, man. You have your body. You have who you are. You were gifted this person, and you should always be happy with it. You should strive to be happy in your own skin. And of course, I always think that just trying new things always goes a long way. Like, I don't know. So this is why I try new things with my hair all the time. And of course, I have the extra perk of having my barber be my little brother. So if anything he puts me on, he lets me know, hey, I think this would look good on you. And my barber is a professional barber, and he happens to be my little brother. So he's never going to do me wrong. He's always going to want the best for me. So Josie, your comment means a lot to me. Alejandro says, hey, Aldo, I miss you. So Alejandro and Waldo, wherever you are, Ale misses you. So Vicente, Samsung for life. Cap. I don't agree. I'm gonna stop you right there. Do not start a Samsung hype in this chat. Please don't. I'm kidding. If you want to do that, go for it. Jenna, I did not say in real life, Juan, but it's cool. Wait. What? I'm confused. I did not say IRL, Juan, but it's cool. I'm confused. I don't know. But all right, guys, so we've been streaming for 48 minutes now. I think it's time for me to call it quits. I'm a little tired. Again, on my days off, I very much enjoy my days off, and I take them very, very personal, literally. And so that's been it, guys. So thank you so much for everyone who has been joining my live streams. By the way, I wanted to say, it doesn't seem like it, but we have had now 20 plus live streams under our belt. So guys, I know that this is all thanks to Vicente. He really has helped me in bringing these live streams to you guys. He was the one that pushed me to have the confidence to do these. Initially, I'd be just a nervous mess right before these live streams, but every single live stream that I have, I'm out here chilling with you guys. You guys are the best subscribers in the world. I always have a fantastic time out here with you guys. So I just want to let you guys know how much I appreciate y'all. Hitting 65K plus probably by tomorrow, so that's some hype, right? So this family is only growing bigger and bigger every single day, and it's all thanks to people like you all. There's gonna be a day probably where we're gonna have 100 plus people on these live streams, but for right now, I'm cherishing this moment because God willing, and with the help of my Father in heaven, I know that He has massive plans for my channel, so we're only gonna grow from here on out. So guys, if you haven't already, don't forget to drink your water. If you're one of those people, I don't like water, stop the cap. We're 78% water, whatever. Even if it's a small little chug or sip, drink some water, please. That would make me very happy, just knowing that, you know, you're getting some water in your body. Super important to our health. So guys, I'm going to check the live chat here for the last time. Let's see. We have Mr. Vicente, or no, Jenna saying you read it out loud as IRL. Oh, I get you. I'm sorry. Vicente, it's thanks to you. It's growing as well, Juan. Well, thank you so much, Vicente. That does mean a lot to me. Thank you guys. Also, on your way out, if you can drop a thumbs up, that would mean a lot to me. But that's been it for me. Hopefully, I catch you guys in my next live stream. Again, my next live stream is going to be on Sunday at around the same time, if not a little earlier. I might plan a little 8:30 workout. It's just I like to go to the gym right after I get off of work at 6 on Sundays. So, all right, enough of that. Hopefully everyone has a great night, afternoon, or morning, wherever you guys are watching from the world. And I cannot wait to catch you all in the next one. So everyone be safe, take care of yourself and each other's, and don't forget the water. All right, bye for now.